Electrical equipment and materials must be installed and used according to any instructions included in the listing or labeling. Electrical equipment must be installed to minimize the possibility of damage to persons or property from arcing or explosion. Conduit systems must be unbroken from the point of attachment to the equipment to the point of termination. Enclosures must be effectively closed. UL 50 Enclosures for electrical equipment provides requirements for maintaining NEMA enclosures ratings. NEMA 250 Enclosures for electrical equipment provides the criteria for specific NEMA ratings, including NEMA 3R, which means rainproof and ice resistant. In the case of an overhead meter socket, the side entrance provided by the manufacturer must be properly sealed to maintain the NEMA 3R rating. Using a sealing lock metal conduit hub would ensure that the enclosure remains weathertight. When addressing improper installations, refer to NEC section 110.11, instructions included in listing or labeling, and the specific requirements from UL 50 or NEMA 250 that apply to maintaining the NEMA 3R enclosure rating. Explain that hole-sawed conduit entrances do not provide a weathertight seal and that the improper fitting used violates NEC section 110.3. B. By increasing the possibility of damage from arcing or explosion. To maintain NEMA enclosure ratings effectively, consider these key aspects. Firstly, using threaded hubs, sealing lockouts, or other suitable fittings that provide a weather-resistant seal is crucial. Secondly, installing gaskets or other sealing materials as necessary to maintain the enclosure rating is also important. Thirdly, verifying that the enclosure remains closed and weathertight after installation is essential. When installing conduit, ensure that the conduit system is unbroken from the point of attachment to the equipment to the point of termination, as stated in NEC section 312.6. For specific NEMA 3R requirements, refer to NEMA 250, which outlines the criteria for rainproof and ice-resistant enclosures. When dealing with side entrances on enclosures, remember that these must be properly sealed to maintain the NEMA rating. Utilizing sealing locknuts or conduit hubs is a reliable method to achieve a weathertight seal in such situations. When inspecting installations, pay close attention to any penetrations or openings in the enclosure. Even small gaps can compromise the NEMA rating and allow moisture or other contaminants to enter. If you encounter improperly installed fittings or openings, cite NEC section 110.3. B. Emphasizing the increased risk of damage from arcing or explosion due to the lack of a weathertight seal. Always consult the manufacturer's instructions and any relevant UL listings for specific guidance on maintaining the NEMA rating of the enclosure. These resources often provide detailed information on proper installation techniques and approved fittings. In situations where a hole saw has been used to create conduit entrances, carefully assess the quality of the cut. If the hole is out of round or has excessive gaps, it will be difficult to achieve a weathertight seal. In such cases, it may be necessary to repair the opening or replace the enclosure altogether. When selecting fittings for use with NEMA-rated enclosures, ensure that they are specifically designed and listed for that purpose. Avoid using generic fittings that may not provide the necessary level of protection. Remember that maintaining NEMA enclosure ratings is not only a matter of code compliance but also a critical safety concern. By ensuring that electrical equipment is properly protected from the environment, you can reduce the risk of electrical hazards and prolong the life of the equipment. When addressing concerns about workmanship, emphasize the importance of following industry best practices and adhering to the NEC. A professional installation should always prioritize safety and quality. If you encounter resistance from electricians or contractors, calmly explain the rationale behind the NEMA rating requirements and provide supporting documentation from the NEC, UL, and NEMA. Be prepared to answer questions and address concerns in a clear and concise manner. In some cases, it may be helpful to involve a qualified electrical inspector or engineer to provide an independent assessment of the installation. Their expertise can help to resolve disputes and ensure that the work is performed to the required standards. Always document any deficiencies or code violations that you identify during inspections. This documentation can be used to support your findings and track progress on corrective actions. In addition to the specific code sections and standards mentioned, remember that the general requirements for electrical installations also apply. This includes ensuring that all work is performed in a neat and workmanlike manner, and that all equipment is properly supported and secured. Regularly review the NEC and other relevant standards to stay up to date on the latest requirements for NEMA enclosure ratings and other electrical safety topics. Continuing education and professional development are essential for maintaining your expertise in the field. When specifying NEMA-rated enclosures for new installations, carefully consider the environmental conditions to which the equipment will be exposed. Select an enclosure with a NEMA rating that is appropriate for the specific application. Be sure to communicate these requirements clearly to the electricians or contractors who will be performing the installation. Consider implementing a quality control program to ensure that all electrical installations meet the required standards for NEMA enclosure ratings and other safety requirements. This program should include regular inspections, documentation, and corrective actions. When training new electricians or apprentices, emphasize the importance of maintaining NEMA enclosure ratings and provide them with the knowledge and skills they need to perform installations correctly. Lead by example and demonstrate your commitment to quality and safety. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that NEMA-rated enclosures are properly installed and maintained, protecting electrical equipment and minimizing the risk of electrical hazards. Remember that maintaining NEMA enclosure ratings is a shared responsibility that requires the cooperation of all parties involved in the design, installation, and maintenance of electrical systems. The integrity of a NEMA 3R enclosure, for instance, hinges on several factors. Firstly, the selection of appropriate fittings plays a crucial role. These fittings must be designed to maintain the enclosure's rainproof and ice-resistant characteristics. Secondly, proper installation techniques are paramount. This includes ensuring that all connections are tight and that any necessary gaskets or sealing materials are correctly installed. Thirdly, regular inspections are essential to identify any potential breaches in the enclosure's integrity. These inspections should focus on areas where water or other contaminants could enter, such as conduit entrances, seams, and access points. When addressing concerns about improper installations, it's important to communicate effectively with the electrician or contractor involved. Explain the specific code requirements and the reasons why the installation is not compliant. Provide clear and concise instructions on how to correct the deficiencies. Be open to discussing alternative solutions, but always ensure that the final outcome meets the required standards. In cases where the electrician or contractor is unwilling to cooperate, it may be necessary to escalate the issue to a higher authority, such as a supervisor or licensing board. However, it's always best to attempt to resolve the issue amicably first. When documenting code violations, be sure to include specific details about the location, nature of the violation, and the code section that was violated. Take photographs or videos to provide visual evidence of the issue. This documentation will be helpful in supporting your findings and tracking progress on corrective actions. Remember that the goal of code enforcement is not to punish electricians or contractors, but rather to ensure that electrical installations are safe and compliant. By working collaboratively and providing constructive feedback, you can help to improve the quality of electrical work and protect the public. In addition to the specific requirements for NEMA enclosure ratings, it's also important to consider the general requirements for electrical safety. This includes ensuring that all electrical equipment is properly grounded, that overcurrent protection devices are properly sized and installed, and that all wiring is done in accordance with the NEC. By taking a comprehensive approach to electrical safety, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and create a safe working environment. Remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can create a culture of safety and ensure that all electrical installations are performed to the highest standards. When installing conduit, it is necessary to consider its purpose, which is firstly to provide a physical barrier to protect conductors from damage. Secondly, it offers a path for pulling conductors, making future modifications easier. Thirdly, if properly installed, it serves as a grounding conductor. Fourthly, it contains arcs and sparks in case of a fault. Fifthly, it shields conductors from electromagnetic interference. Choosing the right type of conduit depends on the application. Rigid metal conduit, or RMC, is thick-walled galvanized steel offering excellent protection and is suitable for outdoor and harsh environments. Intermediate metal conduit, or IMC, is a thinner-walled galvanized steel that is lighter than RMC but still provides good protection. Electrical metallic tubing, or IMT, is a thin-walled steel or aluminum conduit that is lightweight and easy to bend, but not suitable for severe physical damage. Flexible metal conduit, or FMC, is a spiral wound flexible steel conduit used for connecting equipment that vibrates or moves. Liquid-tight flexible metal conduit, or LFMC, is a flexible metal conduit with a waterproof plastic coating for wet locations. Rigid polyvinyl chloride conduit, or PVC, is a lightweight plastic conduit that is corrosion-resistant and non-conductive, suitable for underground and direct burial applications. Each type of conduit requires specific fittings for connections and terminations. These fittings must be properly installed to maintain the integrity of the conduit system. To properly install the fittings, firstly, cut the conduit squarely using a pipe cutter or saw. Secondly, ream or debo the cut end to remove sharp edges that could damage conductors. Thirdly, thread the conduit end if required for threaded fittings. Fourthly, assemble the fitting onto the conduit, ensuring proper alignment and tightness. Fifthly, secure the fitting with screws or other appropriate fasteners. Support conduit runs properly to prevent sagging or damage. Use conduit hangers or straps spaced according to the NEC requirements. Consider expansion and contraction when installing long runs of conduit. Use expansion fittings to compensate for temperature changes. Seal conduit ends in wet locations to prevent water from entering the system. Use sealing fittings or duct seal to close openings. Ground the conduit system properly to provide a safe path for fault current. Use grounding bushings and bonding jumpers to ensure continuity. When pulling conductors through conduit, firstly, use a pulling lubricant to reduce friction. Secondly, do not exceed the maximum fill capacity of the conduit. Thirdly, avoid sharp bends that could damage conductors. Fourthly, use a pulling rope or fish tape to guide the conductors. Fifthly, inspect the conductors for damage after pulling. To maintain the NEMA 3R rating of an enclosure, firstly, select the correct type of enclosure for the environment. Secondly, install conduit fittings properly to maintain a weathertight seal. Thirdly, use sealing washers or gaskets when required. Fourthly, inspect the enclosure regularly for damage or deterioration. Fifthly, replace damaged enclosures promptly. Using these tips will help ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. Remember that proper installation and maintenance are essential for protecting electrical equipment and personnel. When dealing with set screw connectors, it's crucial to understand their limitations. While they are convenient for quick installations, they may not provide a reliable weathertight seal, especially when used with hole-sawed openings. In such cases, it's best to replace them with compression connectors or conduit hubs that are specifically designed for wet locations. When selecting conduit hubs, ensure that they are the correct size and type for the enclosure and conduit being used. They should also be listed for use in wet locations and have a NEMA 3R rating. When installing conduit hubs, follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This includes properly preparing the conduit end, applying sealant or thread compound, and tightening the hub to the recommended torque. Regularly inspect conduit hubs for signs of corrosion or damage. If any problems are found, replace the hub immediately to prevent water from entering the enclosure. When working with electrical systems, always prioritize safety. To energize the circuit before performing any work and use appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electrical systems, consult a qualified electrician. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous, and it's always best to err on the side of caution. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that electrical installations are performed safely and correctly, protecting both people and property. In addition to the technical aspects of maintaining NEMA enclosure ratings, it's also important to consider the human factors. This includes providing adequate training to electricians and contractors, promoting a culture of safety, and encouraging open communication. When electricians and contractors are properly trained and understand the importance of maintaining NEMA enclosure ratings, they are more likely to perform installations correctly. By promoting a culture of safety, you can create an environment where everyone feels empowered to speak up if they see something that is not right. Open communication is essential for identifying and resolving potential problems before they lead to accidents or injuries. By working together, we can create a safer and more reliable electrical system for everyone. When dealing with electrical inspections, it's important to be thorough and objective. Follow a checklist to ensure that all critical components are inspected and document any deficiencies that are found. Be prepared to explain the code requirements to the electrician or contractor and provide them with the opportunity to correct the deficiencies. Remember that the goal of the inspection is to ensure that the electrical system is safe and compliant, not to find fault or punish anyone. By taking a collaborative approach to inspections, you can help to improve the quality of electrical work and protect the public. When selecting electrical equipment, always choose products that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory such as UL. Listed products have been tested and certified to meet specific safety standards. Be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing and using listed products. When working with electrical systems, always be aware of the potential hazards and take steps to mitigate those hazards. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, de-energizing circuits before performing work, and following safe work practices. Remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can create a safer and more reliable electrical system for everyone.